Uninformed immigrants are at a huge disadvantage in court, in financial and legal matters, and also sometimes in life. Well, what can we do about it? I'll tell you what. We can train, teach, inspire, and empower immigrants to maximize their lives regardless of their immigration status. And that's exactly what we're going to do here. I am your immigration lawyer and host, Otis Landerholm, and this is the Empowered Immigrant Podcast. All right. Hello, everyone. Hello and good morning. Welcome. Welcome to another episode of the Empowered Immigrant Podcast. Thank you so much. Today, I want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving. And how do you spend your Thanksgiving? And part of this is I want to switch things up a little bit, and I want to ask you about some coaching for me about a situation that I deal with around Thanksgiving. I haven't had to confront this issue too much in the last 2 years due to the pandemic. But now I'm going back to my home territory, right? I'm going back home, spending time with my family over Thanksgiving. And, I'm very thankful for that. I'm thankful to be with my family. I'm thankful for both my parents. My parents were excellent parents to me. I wouldn't be who I am if it weren't for them. But here's the deal, right? When I go home for Thanksgiving, it's a little awkward because my parents divorced a few years ago, all right? And the reason they divorced is because my dad had an affair that was going on for years and he lied about it, right? It's like it became an ugly situation. And my dad basically lost the respect of a lot of people in my family and in my community. And my mom doesn't want to see him, and it makes things a little bit awkward for me to go home for Thanksgiving. And my mom doesn't want to see my dad, but I do, right? I love my dad. I love everybody in my family, and it bothers me. It bothers me that we can't all kind of get past. We can't just get past the divorce and the affair and all of that stuff, even though it happened years ago. And we're talking like approximately 8 years ago now. And so, how long does it take? How long before we can all be in the same holiday gathering as a family together? I don't know if that'll ever happen. How long before we get over it? All right. How long before people can just forgive and just laugh about it and be like, hey, that happened in the past, but it's not happening now, right? It's like it happened in the past. It did. But how long are we going to take the past and continue to beat ourselves over the head about it? All right? And so my request for coaching to you right now is, what do you think I should do? Like, should I invite my dad over even though no one else in my family has? All right. And even if people wouldn't be happy with me if I did. And, I'm thinking about doing it. Or another option is I should just make a point of meeting up with my dad, even if no one else in my family does. And even if it means missing out on some other planned event, which might upset someone else. All right. I think at the very least I should do that. I'll also talk to my dad and be like, hey, what do you want? What do you want me to do? What do you want us to do? How involved do you want to be in our family gathering? Because basically after the affair and the divorce and all of that came to light, Dad's kind of been, I don't know, this isn't his word. This wouldn't be his word necessarily, but I feel like he's been just kind of outcast or on exile. Right? He's been deported, to use that word, but he hasn't, right? It's far worse, I think, for any of our clients that have actually gone through deportations. But for the people that I represent who have gone through deportations, if there is love still there, then that's much more powerful All right. Here, it's like there's love and there's hurt at the same time. There's love and there's hurt. And so I don't know how to navigate it. Do you have a similar situation in your life? Like a broken family, challenging circumstances, but you love everyone and you want people to be together for the holiday? Like if you've been through that, what did you do? How do you navigate it? What would the empowered person do? I appreciate your listening to me, and I hope that you have a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday. Again, I'm very thankful for my family, even with its challenges. And I'm very thankful for my wife and kids, who we have a very healthy, um, we have a very healthy family. I mean, and I'm thankful for my clients. I'm thankful for my team at work. How about you? What are you thankful for? What are you thankful for, and how do you navigate the challenges that you face in the relationships in your life? That's all I want to say. Thank you so much for joining me here. Thank you so much. My name is Otis Landerholm, and I look forward to joining you on the next episode of the Empowered Immigrant Podcast. In the meantime, hey, grab some food, say thank you, and acknowledge the gratitude you feel towards others in your lives, and make it a great Thanksgiving. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. Thank you for listening to the Empowered Immigrant Podcast. If you like what you heard and if you want to learn more, please go to landerholmimmigration.com/podcast.